Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. Hey, don't mind the bags under my eyes. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning and have not slept. Yeah, and I have to work late tonight, so this ought to be a real fun day. I've already done my first half. Well, my first quarter, I guess is what you want to say, of work this morning. And I'm doing this today too. So today, my lovies, we are going to do the Emperor. Hope you guys have liked these last videos. Hope you guys have subscribed and liked my channel and getting my notifications. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I am going to be posting. I am up about 4 o'clock every morning because I have to be to work so early. So I am up, and usually I post early in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be something that we're going to do. I'm going to start doing a daily poll on the cards. I'm not sure when I'm going to start that yet, but that is next on my list. I'm going to do that. So look forward to that. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. So let's get on. We're going to do the Emperor. Love this Emperor. So let's look at our intuition. What do we see in this card? We see his armor here. We see the rams. We see his crown. What about his dress, cloak? You see the orange background and the yellow for colors. He has a golden apple in his hand. So I love the colors of this deck. They're just so rich and so vibrant. At first, I did not like the Rider-Waite. I thought the cards, I didn't really care for the cards. But the more I work with it, the more I see the symbology of the cards, and I absolutely love it now. It's one of my favorite decks. Okay, so let's get into the Emperor. The Emperor, his alternative name is the Grandfather, which I don't see him as a grandfatherly figure. I see him, I guess it's because I'm older. I'm 51. So he's around, not much older than me, with his gray beard and that. So I don't personally see him as the grandfather. He has a number 4 card. His numerology link is death. His astrological sign, or his planet, is Aries, the ram. His element, of course, you can see fire. His Hebrew letter is He, H-E-I. His symbol is window. The meaning is progress. Tree of Life pathway is 5th. Between Tiphareth, T-I-P-H-A-R-E-T-H, and Shakmath. His chakra is the base chakra for security. His key meanings is control, security, order, and ambition. The Emperor is the father archetype. I guess that's what I want to say he is to me, is more of a fatherly figure. A symbol of male power and virility. His beard shows he is a man of maturity and wisdom. A forerunner of the hermit. The other bearded man of the tarot, whom the Emperor will become in later years. Yet at this time of his existence, he is still full of vigor and ready to take action to defend his realm. As we see from his battle armor showing beneath his robe, the number 4 for the 4 compass points and for stability and order. The emperor is sure of his position. He sits squarely in place on his throne of stone, high-backed and secure in a landscape that appears to be little more than a barren rock. Yet the mountains, almost equal in height on each side, seem to protect him and his throne. Higher than the peaks of the rocks suggest he has control of this strange environment. A tiny river runs behind him. You see the river? I'll probably put my finger on it. Perceptible at the base of the mountain, a sign of the potential for growth and cultivation of the lands as he directs. The emperor is a pioneer and a true Aries, known by the ram's heads on his throne. His will drives him forward. I gotta take a sip, guys, of coffee. As the emperor knows the boundaries of his territory, he is realistic about the spheres of his influence. He also maintains and defends his boundaries appropriately through rational negotiation rather than force. In the major arcana sequence, the emperor comes after his consort card, the empress, and before the hierophant. In traditional societies, his sequence reflects power status, from mother, under father, and the priest at the top, being closest to God. The emperor corresponds in numerology with the death, perhaps linked with the emperor's warrior aspects in the physical death would have been very much part of the life as a feudal leader. The emperor and the death are the only 2 major arcana cards that show figures with visible leg armor. The emperor's astrology. The emperor's astrology sign is Aries, the ram, the first sign of the zodiac, March 21st through April 20th. He has fire and determination, the qualities of leadership. Aries is ruled by Mars, planet of war, indicated by the emperor's armor. It is known as the fiery planet, echoed in the color orange in the landscape behind the emperor's throne in his red robe, which are also a sign of his sovereignty. The emperor and the Kabbalah. The emperor's Hebrew letter is H-E-I, he, which means progress. Another meaning of he is window or portal through which streams the light of consciousness. He is fully aware of who he is and his place in the world. Placed on the 5th tree of life pathway between the spheres of Tifhareth for beauty and rebirth, and Shakmoth, male principle. His upright meaning. In a reading, the emperor can denote a powerful man. In the traditional male aspect of rulership and ambition. As the consort of the card, the empress, he signifies the husband or the intimate partner who is consistent and trustworthy. He is in control of his emotions and comfortable with who he is. Less appealing, depending on your perspective, is his need for conformity. Although he may have ambition, tradition is essential to his happiness. As a general influence or symbol of the self, he brings balance, security, and conventional values. He reveals mastery of life and control over territory and predicts the problems he can oversee with careful planning and single-mindedness. He shows a return to order, so his arrival in your reading is a welcome sign of improvement in your circumstances. You may also be offered protection from someone you trust. You can also trust yourself to make the right decisions. It is time to live in here and now, in the here and now, and use what practical resources you possess, wisdom, determination, and the skill of others to realize your next steps. Be the leader. In the home, there's order and smooth running, and it's smooth running. However, it is important to set boundaries and protect what is yours. In relationships, a new partner, or focus on practical matters and future planning and established partnerships. Loyalty and love. Career and money. Finances get organized and you plan how to balance expenditures. You can expect to have fairness at work and to be sure of your goals. You will either enjoy this new structure or feel it stifles your creativity. The reverse meaning. When reversed, the Emperor is power hungry and excessive in his demands and represents the negative traits associated with traditional masculinity, such as being domineering, controlling, and even cruel. Greed is another aspect of the Emperor's reverse. Whereas the upright Emperor knows his boundaries, the reverse Emperor does not know where to draw the line and may use excessive force or persuasion to get what he wants. This card therefore shows issues with authority figures and other potentially domineering individuals who run by their egos. His message to you: take control. You are protected. The symbols in the cards. The ram's heads. You see them? There are 4 ram's heads on the card, echoing his number 4. 2 forward facing on the front of the throne and 2 in the profile in the top corners. They are the symbol of the Emperor's sign, Aries, the ram. In Egyptian mythology, Khnum, Kunum, an aspect of the sun god Ra, was depicted with the head of a ram. Khnum was a god of creation, also known as the divine potter, who molded children from the clay of the Nile. I did not know that. The golden apple, or the ink. The stylized ink, the Egyptian symbol for life and reproduction, stands for the masculine fertility. The Emperor holds the ink in his right hand, and the hand that's associated with giving. I hope you guys know that your right hand is for giving and your left hand is for receiving. In his left hand, he shows what he receives, the golden apple, symbol of love and sexuality associated with the Roman goddess Venus. Venus' symbol appears on the Empress, and the Emperor's partner. In this way, the ink and the apple denote their relationship in the male and the female archetypes. His armor. The armor is a symbol of strength, defense, and action in the world. Battle is a quality of the planet Mars and ruler of the Emperor's sign of Aries. You can see this also on the Chariot card. The red cloak is for energy and action. being in the material world. You can also see this on the Magician, and the Hierophant, and the Justice card. The crown, a powerful symbol. The Emperor's crown sits on the crown chakra of the head, the connection point with the higher self. It shows autonomy and self-direction. The crown is closed, showing the Emperor's self-containment and self-reliance. You can see the different variants of the crown on the High Priestess, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Chariot, Strength, Justice. The Tower, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the King and Queen of the Minor Arcana suits. So that is The Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. That's that book. Now we're going to go into the Radiant Rider-Waite book. The Emperor is a male counterpart to the Empress. The Emperor represents man's place in the world and his role as a leader. Pulling this card means you need to seat yourself in the throne of leadership. The Emperor does not doubt his authority and expects the same from you. This confidence comes from years of practice being a ruler. Either you have the experience to be an effective ruler, or you need to respect someone who does. It's time to step up and believe in yourself and the ability to take charge. The Emperor is a just and capable ruler. He reminds us to respect our elders and our leaders. Things that you should ask yourself. How do you feel about fatherhood? Am I a good leader? How can I be better? Should I consult an elder or expert about something? Do I respect authority figures? Can I delegate, or am I too controlling? The upright meaning: power, fairness, authority, and masculinity. The reverse is cold, seriousness, lack of control, and inflexibility. Okay, what is the Emperor saying to you? He's saying, I am a strong ruler with complete control over my kingdom. When you see me in a reading, you must remember that being a ruler isn't the same as being a cold-hearted tyrant. Listen to advice from those who know more than you. Very important. Rule your realm with maturity, fairness, and balance. The core meaning: you have seen and experienced a lot in your life. You have enough perspective to give instructions and lead a group. Be fair and employ wisdom. The Emperor may also represent a strong father figure who is extending advice worth taking. In love, we all play our roles in partnerships, but watch you're not too overbearing or bossy with your mate. Pay attention to leadership roles in your relationship. In money, it's time to call an expert. Seek a seasoned accountant or financial advisor for advice about monumentary situations. In your career, you are called to be a leader in your career. Treat the positive with respect. It's time to delegate and supervise more. In the family, the upright Emperor is all about father figures. It's time for the dad in your life to embrace the role of fatherhood and perhaps reevaluate his role in the family. The reverse meanings: although you may have experienced some success as a leader, now it feels like the job is weighing you down. The weight of responsibility is becoming overwhelmed. You become hardened and inflexible in your attitude towards life. In love, You're taking it all too seriously, whether you are seeking love and not finding it, or in a relationship try being less intense about your attitude towards love. And money. Your financial foundation seems turned upside down. Now is the time to grow some thick skin. Collect the debts you owed to you. Also considered diversifying. Strategize to put more than one stream of income in place. In your career, you're dealing with a glass ceiling in your career. It appears there is no chance of promotion or advancement. You're going to have to move around this impasse if you want to move up the ladder. In the family, the balance or power in the family is unequal. Discipline is lacking. This causes confusion, resentment, and hard feelings. Family members need to be clear about what is expected of them. So that is the Emperor. So I hope this, guys, this helps you guys. Remember, use your intuition. Above all, use your intuition. I love these cards. I think it's a great way. I love these two books. I think it's a great way to go about getting the insights of the cards. So I hope you guys like these videos. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so you guys can get notifications of when I upload videos. I upload on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually early in the morning. I will be doing the pull-a-card daily draw of cards, which I'm not sure when I'm going to be starting that yet. I've been kind of crazy at work right now, but that will be coming up. So again, I used Exploring the Tarot using the Rider-Waite and also the Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. Those are the two books that I'm using, and I am using my Radiant Rider-Waite deck. So I do, guys, have a Patreon page. I'm going to try to put the link down in the bottom. Sometimes it lets me do it, sometimes it doesn't. But I am on Patreon, and it is under Mystical Melissa. So if you'd like to contribute to my videos and help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you guys anyway. I absolutely love you guys. I have grown so much in the past couple months. I just absolutely love you guys for all your help, all your support. If there's anything that you want to put down in the comments about the way I'm doing things that you'd like to see, anything, I do get back with all of my comments on my videos. So please leave me a comment. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed week, and God bless. I love you.